Ladies and gentlemen, members of the Olympic Committee, I'd like to welcome you to our presentation concerning the current marketplace that PUMA does operate in. In this presentation, we will be analysing the current economic market, completing a market analysis, and recommend ways in which the business will be able to expand to make more profits. We believe that advertising at the Olympic Games will increase the profit margin of the business and therefore make the business more successful. My name is Nathan Brunelli, and I am the owner of the Brunelli Sports Consultancy business, who has been extensively investigating why there are so many businesses in the sporting apparel and sportswear market. We will later be showing you all what the current marketplace looks like and the ways in which PUMA can become a market leader and challenge the likes of Nike and Adidas in a market that has become one of the most popular around the world. We are aware that Nike and Adidas have a large amount of sponsorship and branding at the Olympics, especially at the most recent Olympic Games in Rio, in which the two major brands were on the clothing items the athletes wore through the equipment that the players were using for their discipline. We believe having one of the biggest names in the world in Usain Bolt can be used as a lure to make our brand get sponsorship opportunities at these world-renowned events. This is just a quick video to show how important Usain Bolt is to our business. So as you can see, Usain Bolt wore a wide variety of clothing items in that video, and after the Olympic Games, the sales for those items went through the roof, with millions of dollars being made from those items. So at the current moment, you can see by the next slide that the majority of the market is consumed by Adidas and Nike, who have influenced the public perception of their brands such as ours and New Balance. In the current marketplace, most of the younger generations will gravitate towards spending their income on the new products to enter the marketplace based on their favourite sporting stars wearing the product. Most will now only buy products from either Nike or Adidas, which leaves the smaller brands in the market with all of this stock and not much cash flow, or at least compared to the bigger brands. An example of this is in the following video, which highlights the young people of today who could one day grow up to be future Olympians who have already been brainwashed by the big brands.
There are no grand celebrations here, no speeches, no bright lights. But there are great athletes. Somehow we've come to believe that greatness is reserved for the chosen few, for the superstars. The truth is, greatness is for all of us. This is not about lowering expectations. It's about raising them for every last one of us. Because greatness is not in one special place. And it is not in one special person. Greatness is wherever somebody is trying to find it.
So you can see by that video that Nike has tried to get as many young kids into that video as possible to try and make people aware that they are a business that can advertise to people of all ages. And this infographic on the screen now is just a demonstration of how dominant Nike and Adidas are in the current marketplace, compared to brands such as ASIC, PUMA, and Under Armour. So Adidas has done the exact same thing, putting out advertisements with national athletes wearing branded clothing items, which would go on to generate enormous revenue for the business, for things such as jackets that the athletes wear to the pants that were worn by athletes. And why was this such a big seller? Because people are aware of the public perception that if an athlete or sporting superstar wears a product, then they can be just like them. So this is just an infographic about Puma and how the business is run and which areas they are um, going good in compared to others. An example of the public perception is Cristiano Ronaldo, who, with his advertisement of his products and his sponsorship with Nike, most young people around the world idolise him and try to get the products that he wears. For example, his boots, his jerseys, his shorts, his socks, everything that he wears, people try and buy. If you have a look at the current state of Puma, we don't have the big sponsors or athletes that other businesses have, but we are starting to broaden the range of athletes that we do sponsor. We currently have big names such as Usain Bolt, which has brought millions of dollars in revenue for the business, and world-renowned cricket player Stephen Smith, who uses our products both on and off the field. We also sponsor some of the biggest clubs in football such as Borussia Dortmund and Arsenal, which bring in a significant amount of money for the business due to shirt sales and boots. We believe that as a business, Puma needs to expand the range of products that it does have on offer. Although it does have a wide variety of items available on the market, they need to expand into markets that have been untapped and have no competition in them. Another recommendation that we can make for the business is investing in a wider variety of athletes, for example, tennis players and football players, as they receive the most amount of publicity both sports are played globally and shown on TVs around the world. We believe that with the Olympic Games being seen as one of the most prestigious sporting events around the world, we should be able to advertise our brand and products to make the market more competitive than what it is at the current moment.